You know what Iron Man's real superpower is? It's the ability to adapt and learn from past situations. He got his butt kicked by Captain America at hand-to-hand combat. He improved his suit for that. He fought Thanos, almost got him. Nanites got worn down, learned from that. Said, hey, I'm going to use energy shields. Final fight, energy shields kept up. Didn't have to worry about the suit falling apart and losing nanites. So I'm going to take a lesson from that, and I'm going to go get donuts. I think I'm ready. 2 episodes ago, I tried to let my car take me to get Texas donuts, and there was some serious road rage. My car stopped for a second or two at the red light to take a turn. The government decided that it has to come to a full stop. No more California rolls when there's no traffic in any direction. So it came to a brief stop. The guy behind me starts honking and freaking out, went in front of me and kind of blocked me in after screaming at me and shaking his car and digging around for some kind of weapon or something. And I've got nothing on me, I mean, like, I've got 3M security window covering filling my cars, but that's gonna stop like a baseball or a baseball bat or something from smacking it. It's not gonna stop a gun or something from killing me. So I've pretty much given up on trying to buy a Lightning at this point, and someone actually posted a picture of their title, which, was incredibly interesting because no one's ever seen one of those for a Lightning that I'm aware of. So I know Lightning owners, and I know how weird and sporadic their actions are, so I grabbed a copy of it thinking he's going to delete it pretty quickly. And yeah, sure enough, he got mad and said it wasn't for the public, even though he posted it publicly in a public group. And you know what, let's go on a little rant about this person. Lightning owners, it seems like a quarter of them are actually the CEO, Richard, just posting stuff pretending to be customers. And then about a quarter seem to be actual employees of Lightning, Richard himself, people that basically have quit their jobs, put all their money into the company, investors, but they also work for the company. So about a quarter of them also are owners that have bikes, it seems like. And that does leave 50% of, 10 or 15 or whatever the total number out there in the wild are. But it seems like Richard vets them very well. He never gets anyone that, goes out and posts videos and does public things and does more than just, commutes back and forth to work in perfect rain, rain-free days. So, this guy posts his title and he says that, oh yeah, I've got a bike, check out my Lightning. And he just a week before had told me that he'd never even ridden his Lightning. And story time, boys and girls, have a seat. This guy took his inheritance, bought an LS218, he bought 2 live wires, 2 Energicas, I think that was it, and he put them in a trailer, and he started a company called Electric Vehicle Racing LLC, EVR LLC, and he ran for office in Florida, so he's a public figure, so I feel alright talking about this person in depth. But he bought all these bikes, 100,000 plus worth probably, took them to the track in Florida, and I don't know if Richard said, you can't ride these bikes in the rain because, there's exposed cells and stuff, but the story, and it's a lot of conjecture and hearing from multiple sources and stuff, but it sounds like he was riding around puddles in the track, and I should probably also say he's apparently never ridden on a track before. So the instructor, he was taking a class, said, hey guy, you can't be swerving around things, you gotta just power through it, And he refused to do that. He kept on, riding erratically on the track and, risking people's lives, basically. To the point that he finally was kicked off and banned from the local track. He immediately took his truck, or his trailer full of electric motorcycles, and parked it at an underpass or at an exit from a nearby highway or something, and just left it there for 8 or 9 months. And, was surprised when he came back and it wasn't there. He posted that they were lost or stolen and, was, posting everywhere on that. And I don't know if it's insurance fraud or what his game is, but every owner associated with Lightning just has these crazy stories and nothing is normal with these people. yeah, so his bikes are stolen, he's kicked off the track, and yeah, he got mad that I grabbed his title and, you know, posted it and was like, well, I mean, reposted it, because he posted it publicly. I just, you know, made a post on it saying like, wow, look, here's some stuff I've learned from it. So let's get off my little tangent and talk about the actual lightnings now. The thing you can learn first off here is running the VIN number. Here, you know what, I'll post his VIN number, why not? The VIN number, because he doesn't have the bike anymore. Oh, let me go back to my tangent here. It turns out they weren't stolen, he just never registered them. So he didn't plan to actually ride them on the street, they were just racing bikes. So when they got repossessed, they didn't know who to contact or anything, I guess. And yeah, they got auctioned. So one of the Energicas got found up for sale somewhere. I'll see if I can find that and put it up here, but I don't think I can. I looked once. Yes, so put up for sale at auction. Someone bought it. Someone else bought the LS218, so it's not even his bike I'm posting the VIN for anymore here. Back to the title, and I should do that in quotes because it turns out it wasn't the title. I don't think the bike was ever titled because it was never registered in a state. He has a proof of manufacture or something from Lightning Motorcycles, which is different than a title, obviously. And I guess every bike has that, and it's used to get turned into a title and register things and make it all legit. But he didn't want to do that, so yeah. Looking at this proof of register or whatever, if you look the VIN number up, you'll see it comes up, depending on how you look it up. NHTSC has it as a 2018, I think, and then another source has it as 2021, another source 2022, and of course the title only matches up with like one of these things, or the not titled title, whatever. So it's, I don't know if they reused the frame and resold it, or if they like put new fairings and, you know, new guts in it, and had it in the showroom, and they like, you know, gutted it and re-registered it and said, hey, it's a whole new bike now, and sold it to this guy. But yeah, this thing is very fishy. There's, you know, 3 different dates associated with this VIN number. But the biggest thing, I think, is the fact that instead of, for vehicle type, showing like motorcycle or, you know, light duty truck or whatever it would say, it says custom. And looking that up for California, that's the same thing if I went to my garage and I, you know, removed the engine from a Yamaha and put a battery pack. If I did a rich rebuilds on it, you know, if I stuck a 20 kilowatt motor and some leaf cells in there, I would have paperwork that said custom. It does have more stringent requirements because it's not coming from a factory that's been, you know, cleared to make, you know, a motorcycle with certain requirements and certain safety standards. So it does have to be, you know, looked over to make sure it's got all the proper lights and all the things it needs to have. Something else of note with this being a custom bike is this isn't a production 218, which, I mean, it's bought by a customer, and this is, you know, the bike that anyone out there would get if they bought a Lightning, if you could actually get one. They claim that they have the fastest production electric motorcycle, but it's not production. It's a custom. It's a hand, I mean, and they'll tell you it's, you know, oh, we hand build our bikes and stuff. I don't think you have a production line if you're making a bike every 2 years, and it's titled as custom instead of a motorcycle. I mean, that's their claims of, you know, that it's a prototype. It's the same category as a prototype, and that's actually what their speed records were set as, were for electric motorcycle prototype, not for production. So I don't know how they get the media to go out and say production. I mean, I guess take people to dinner and buy them, you know, nice hotels or something maybe. Everything's just off about this company, you know, like, you just don't see people riding these bikes around and talking about them openly, and it's not normal owners. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Lots of red flags, stay away from them. Alright, thank you all for watching. Be safe out there. I know it doesn't do it justice just looking at it. Oh, it's already melting in my hand. It's that soft. It's so good. Texas Donuts, get some. Yeah.